Good times. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the weekend wrap.
Can I get the applause?
Oh.
Yeah, like.
Hold on.
All right, I'll make my own applause.
Yeah, for some reason, the applause is not going on right now. We'll clap ourselves. The weekend wrap, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not know, the U.S. Open was yesterday, I believe. And besides Serena and Venus, we have Sloane Stephens. She won the U.S. Opening and she received a check for $3.7 million.
Balls.
That is extremely boss, and you can just go online somewhere and go ahead and see the highlights of that. I like tennis. I play tennis.
Me too.
You do.
Yo, I've been looking for a tennis partner.
Me and my family legit play tennis.
Like I legit play tennis, dog.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you playing singles or doubles?
I play both, but now this is the key. Okay. This is how you can tell if you're a real tennis player or not. Do you serve overhand, or you just bounce it and hit it over? So you do overhand.
Absolutely.
Okay, you're a legit tennis player.
I used to be in tournaments. Yo, I haven't played tennis in such a long time. I kept asking my cousin, like, yo, you got tennis courts. Let's play tennis. He keeps inviting me over to go bowling. And I'm like, okay, we could do it. Fine. It's just not my sport.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to have to get into it. But Sloane Stephens, it was her first major final for the 24-year-old. On July 31st, Stephens' WTA ranking was 957th. That's low, but she was ranked. Wow, that's crazy. She incredibly rose to 17th after winning the U.S. Open just 6 weeks later. Stephens teared up as she hugged and thanked her mom. She later recalled a coach telling her mother she'd be lucky if she was a Division II player, and she ended up getting a scholarship and winning the U.S. Open. So I'm
that's
sure
amazing.
That coach,
playing tennis, like when I was in the tournament, I did not know how competitive, seriously, it could get. My first tournament,
new.
You were in a this is when I was young. So I was winning, right? And I'm chilling. So then I'm happy, going it gets to your head. And then, the fact that you win so easily, and then when I got to my last match,
it's
I got slaughtered.
Yeah.
I got slaughtered so bad. I was almost crying. I was like, why am I losing so bad?
After I found out how much money they make, because when you're growing up, you're not really interested in tennis.
Yeah, no.
In my opinion, the majority of people, it's rap and basketball or football, and then football. Baseball, and then soccer. But tennis is But after I found out how much they make during playing tennis, I'm like, this is crazy. Just tournaments and stuff like that. So during the press conference after her match, she was asked, did the win increase her hunger? And she responded. She said, of course. She said, did you see that check that lady handed me? She was like, man, if that doesn't make you want to play tennis, I don't know what will. So
$3.7 million.
$3.7 million.
Ooh,
so check this out.
What would you do with $1 million?
With $1 million, I pay off my student loan.
But then after,
with $1 million, that would be my whole check. But in 7 years on the tour, she made 7 years. She made $4,519,709, and that was before she won and made the check for $3.7 million. So that was huge. That was huge. So yeah, I wish if I can go back, I would definitely look up and play tennis. And then also, I don't know if you guys know this, but the opening, I believe, for the first season of the NFL was down, viewership-wise, was down 13% from last year. Now, people are saying that it could be the Kaepernick effect. So you have...
What is this Kaepernick effect? What does that mean?
So the Kaepernick effect is because of Colin Kaepernick's protest, and he has not been signed yet, and people are kind of upset, saying, "Well,
oh, so they're just not watching it."
Yeah, so they're like, "Well, they're going to protest the NFL until he gets signed." And
so, what about all the other people that like started not standing for the pledge? Like, what about them? Did they get unsigned?
No, because I think it's interesting.
So only
Kaepernick
the first one. Only
the
first one gets
the first one. Yeah, and they're like, "We're going to make an example of you." I think that's what it is. I think that. What do you think?
First of all, good morning.
Yay, Nas is in the building.
Good morning. Yes, thank you.
I didn't want to put you on blast.
Nah, it's all good. It's
you
all
walked
good.
in, I was going to try to slide it in.
Pretty vibrant in here today. I just want to make that comment real quick.
Hey,
I know.
such a vibrant thing. A vibrant thing. A vibrant thing.
All right, yeah,
Look
stop.
at that. I gotta play that song.
Oh God. So, anyways, yeah, I definitely think it's the Kaepernick effect, and I'm happy that that's happening because get him where it hurts. So, they want to single him out for voicing his opinion, speaking his mind. So
that's
and he's let me point this out. He has been donating, like he's been giving back. Yeah. And his goal was to donate $100,000 to a charity, like every single month. So he does, I think, $10,000.
Wow.
Every month to a different charity, and it's all these different causes.
That's beautiful. Okay.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I personally think that 13%, but that's not going to make a dent in the NFL.
17%.
13%.
13%.
In the long run.
I mean, making a dent.
I think in the long run it will.
I don't know if you release your quarterly statement to your investors and they see you're down by 13%. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem. They can probably try to pretend and say, "Oh, it's not making a dent." I remember when, I forget which company it was, but they were like, they got called out for being racist, and then they started losing some sales from the urban community. Then they came out, they was like, whatever, it doesn't even matter to our numbers. And it's like, come on, you can front all you want, but when you release some numbers to your board and you see it down, you're like, okay.
Yeah, because nobody wants low business.
Exactly.
Bad business.
Yeah. And then also we have Common winning an Emmy for
big ups to Common. He's been doing it for so long.
Big ups to Common, man. He's one of my favorite rappers. He's definitely one of my favorite rappers. And it was for the documentary titled 13th. And I saw that documentary.
Oh, wait a minute. He had a song on there?
I believe it was. What was the song called?
But you can win an Emmy for a song on a documentary?
Yeah, and it was for Glory. The theme song Glory.
All right, you're gonna have to play that.
Which was the theme song for the motion picture Selma. Hold on once. Let me think. No, I'm sorry, wrong song. It's called Letter to the Free. And it was on the documentary 13th, which was a pretty dope documentary. I completely forgot specifically what that documentary was about. I believe it was about the 13th
Amendment.
And prison and how
prison people
did you
who
see?
are in prison.
I watched that. I watched a little bit of it. Like the beginning of it. It's definitely, like you said, it's like it shows how the 13th Amendment, still, like, they abolished slavery, but they still have like a new form of slavery, which comes in the form of the prison system.
Yeah,
exactly. And it was pretty decent, pretty dope stories. And okay,
Mark
just had a moment.
I'm trying to hype up these colleagues.
They're looking at him like, okay, sir.
Because they can't hear what I hear. But I was just trying to get that energy out there.
Okay.
So
back to the serious conversation.
Back to the 13th Amendment and the movie and the stories. Easily. Well, my friends tell me I have Shiny Ball syndrome, but I think you got me beat, Mark.
Wait, what was the syndrome called?
Shiny Ball syndrome.
Shiny Ball?
BOSS.
No, Shiny Ball syndrome.
Shiny Ball. Explain.
Explain that. What does that syndrome mean?
I've never heard that.
We're talking about the 13th Amendment. Oh, shiny ball.
Shiny ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you gotta understand, we're guys, so we're like shiny balls. We're like, what? That's why we're like, wait, you gotta explain.
Like, ooh, look, something shiny over there.
Another thing about Common. So, we all know. Why is this coming up? That guy that drowned in quicksand? Idiot.
Somebody drowned in quicksand?
Some guy died by quicksand. He killed himself, basically. He jumped into quicksand.
Oh, on purpose?
He didn't do it on purpose, like commit suicide, but he's like, this is how you get out of quicksand. Idiot. So he dives in the quicksand and then.
Wait, did he have training or no?
No. He just put a tripod up and he's like, I'm gonna show you how to get out of quicksand, and just jumps into the quicksand. And you're not supposed to fight quicksand.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to be pulled out somehow or something.
You're supposed to
like
basically
lay down flat or something.
Flatten your body out, so bring your legs up while pushing on the quicksand flat out.
Like a
just
snake
in case,
or
ladies
something.
and gentlemen, just in case you ever come across.
Just in case you get caught in quicksand.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to look up some documentaries on quicksand.
Slap the sand. Slap the sand and bring your legs up, basically,
so
on a 90 degree.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're supposed to basically try to like lay flat on your back. That's kind of the goal, is to like push your legs up so you can lay flat on your back, and you can roll over to a dry surface or whatever it is. This guy decides to fight the sand, and the sand just overcomes him.
So he was there by himself.
So
he didn't have anybody.
My coworker, like at work, this is what we do all day. Like we just watch crazy videos.
If I ever do something crazy, like try to take my friends drifting in a car with no training of drifting, then make sure there's like a paramedics or something there.
So
that was a dig at you, Maverick.
I wasn't even paying attention to what you were saying. I'm sorry. I got
talk about shiny ball syndrome.
I had the shiny ball syndrome for a second there.
Shiny ball syndrome. We need like a shiny ball hanging around here somewhere.
You gotta say shiny ball, just say pause, because it just doesn't.
Y'all know what? But anyways, I wanted to comment how political bait Angela Rye. She stand out for her rumored boyfriend Common this weekend after he won his Creative Arts Emmy.
What did you say that?
Angela Rye. Uh-huh. You know Angela Rye, right?
Okay.
Political bae.
Okay.
Tell me you know who Angela Rye is.
Wait, why can't I get away with just saying okay so you can move on with the story?
You do know Mark lives under a rock for about 5 days out of the week.
Under a rock, in a shoe.
I'm getting the news from you.
He lives in a shoe under a rock.
Yeah, a shoe under a rock, yes.
All right, so Angela Rye.
So Angela Rye basically, put up a post standing out for... They're saying that Common is her boyfriend. It's like a rumor. Mm-hmm. So she wrote, super proud of this guy for having a big ego, which is not to be confused with a big ego. She hashtagged it, EGO, exactly, which is not to be confused with a big ego. Here he is giving thanks to the Almighty for his Emmy, just like he does for taking every breath. Every single day. I'm thankful for his tremendous example of humility, leadership, kindness, and creativity. May we all be inspired to work woke. He is so dope. It's just the beginning. Tony, here he comes. So blessed. Proverbs 3:5-6. If you haven't heard Letter to the Free, you're missing out. Download post haste. What?
Wow. Well, that's
girl. Back up, Angela Rye. That's my bag. Fall back, girl.
Oh my gosh! Now, did you guys see Teyana Taylor? The video of her on the run? Yes.
Fierce.
Yo.
Oh wait, yeah, I saw it. I wasn't under a rock for that one.
Exactly. That came up and he was like, "Oh, it's time to get."
You talking about the one where she flipped her hair?
When she had the blonde, she was flipping her hair. It was for New York Fashion Week.
Yeah, she ended the show.
Yeah, with mask off. Yo, that is my girl. Yo,
I'm so sick of her.
What? Are you serious?
So sick of that girl.
Okay, you got to explain because now I've been following Teyana Taylor since she first appeared on Sweet 16. This was back of course, years ago, and I found out she was signed to at the time the Neptunes, I believe, with Star Trek Records when they were around.
When she used to ride that bike when she was like a tomboy.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I'm glad.
So wait, she's a singer and a model.
Yeah. She's a singer and rapper. Yeah,
and rapper and model.
Yeah. Well, now she's modeling. I guess you could say modeling now. But yeah, I'm glad she's getting her shine because she's been in the game for years. And really, the thing that put her over the top was when she did the music video for Kanye West with that one song. I forget the name of that song.
Oh wait, where she was dancing. Working out and dancing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same girl? Yeah.
Hey, having a moment.
Yeah.
That video.
So you gotta explain why don't you like Teyana Taylor?
I'm sick of her like every single time. You just wanna. Her music career did not work out for her. I mean, she had that one hit.
Yeah.
She had one hit. Her music career didn't work out for her. You had the baby. Junie's very cute with them chubby cheeks, but stop wearing thongs and dancing around.
Don't stop wearing thongs and dancing. Sorry. Whatever.
Wait, so now you're saying you don't like she's basically sexualizing herself to get attention and things like that.
Yeah.
You see a lot of that in the industry, and I guess it's a certain
What are you
level.
talking about? She's a model. What do you mean?
No. She's not. Okay, so originally
she walked on her runway.
It was just
anybody can do that now.
Hear me out. No, listen. No.
This is getting crazy.
No, wait. Listen. She did it as a it's a
like a cameo, like a feature,
like a feature, like a celebrity doing the thing because she wants to have fun.
Okay, but they asked her to, right?
Yeah, she did, but she's not a legit model.
For New York Fashion Week.
No,
yeah,
dude, everybody
she doesn't do
I'm saying she's not a legit model. I get it. She's not a legit model. She's not modeling, right?
Yeah,
but
she's an artist.
Let's talk about this is New York Fashion Week though.
But everybody,
every
do
artist,
you understand?
LeBron even walked around.
Yeah.
He did a little thing. LeBron did something. So yeah, that's what New York Fashion.
It's a thing now. Like to make things cool, they'll have like the person. Let's say you have a friend who's Isabel Marant, or works for Gucci or the founder or whoever, and you're cool with them. You come and buy stuff. You go to the factory, whatever it is. They're like, "Hey, how would you like to walk on the shoulders Friday? What you got going on?"
Yeah. I just think they could have asked. I think they could have asked 1,000,001 other people who are actually models.
But she's
but they
down with
I
whoever.
got you. So you say it's like it's political affiliations.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So. But I see what you're saying because it's like you don't have to be. But then you got you have Nicki Minaj same way, Cardi B same way.
See,
a lot of females try to.
That's their field.
Mm-hmm.
They do that as a gig. You understand what I'm saying? Like whether it's.
But this might be her break into the industry. It's a lot of times you go.
You know how many times she tried to break into the industry?
Yo, you know how many times I try to do something and fail at it, but then you get that success.
I don't get that from her. I don't get that that's her break into the industry because then what are you going to be, a stripper?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You could be a bikini model.
What industry are you trying to break into? Because if you're trying to sing or rap, there's the studio and there's the recording. Go record.
It's like the Little Mama syndrome.
Yeah,
it's like Little Mama.
That's
syndrome.
exactly what she got. Little Mama syndrome.
The Little Mama syndrome. You have Little Mama trying to do acting when she should have just stuck to the music, and then she started falling off. Then she's coming back and she's upset because her music's not popping off, and it's like, well, you're doing acting, you're trying to get in production and stuff like that when people only know you for rapping. And she's a dope artist. I think Little Mama is a dope artist. Little Mama shot herself in the foot twice.
I disagree with everything the Goonies are saying right now.
It's the truth.
Whoever you are, do your thing.
It's the truth.
Everything you can possible. If you want to be an actor and that is calling at your heart and you got to give it a shot and you feel like, I got to do this to see where it goes and it goes nowhere. I mean, that's the breaks. You charge it to the game and you keep moving. But you can't, don't ever limit yourself and being like, dang, I should just stick to rapping or dang, I should just stick to this. I understand what it means to be excellent in your field and putting all your work into one field. I understand that you don't want to be like a jack of all trades, master of none, but at the same time, you got Renaissance people who are like, all right, I mastered 3 different avenues, and it's just really expression of myself, which is unlimited. Your expression of your feelings. So if you want to express it through acting, you want to express it through music.
True. So I think the analogy and word, I think okay. So that is true. So then on the flip side to it, it's like you're thirsty. That's what it looks like when she's doing all that. Like she's thirsty.
A little bit of thirst.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And so I believe that if it just seems like she's thirsty. So she's trying to get attention. She's trying to get in when she could just straight go with her music. Like I think she already had her break with that.
I don't think her music worked out for her. Therefore,
now her mix. Have you heard her album though? The latest one. I forget what it's called.
I heard a single.
It's actually really, really good.
Who's that?
It's actually Teyana Taylor.
Oh, okay.
But see, she doesn't promote it. When you're doing all that dancing and prancing around and you don't promote your brand or your business, then it's like, that's what I'm sick of. But anyways, I want to give a quick shout out real quick to the people of Florida and the people of Houston, Texas. Of course, we know what happened with Hurricane Harvey. Our hearts go out to everybody, and we hope everybody's being helped out and, everybody's being reached out to. I really wish I had time off because I definitely would have went down there. I know a group of people who drove from Philly to Houston, to help out.
That's good.
And my hearts are with the people of Florida. I was just in Florida in Coral Gables a couple weeks ago.
Talk about that.
Yeah, it was lovely. Hurricane Irma, man, it's going down. I've seen videos and pictures and
some people are down there actually trying to wait it out. Like they didn't leave.
I have a friend who's in I forget what part of Florida she's in, but she's rocking it out and she's saying she's safe. I think she's upper part of Florida.
Okay.
Barely.
And I have two friends. One, she said she's staying, and the other one, they're staying. Like the whole family just got together with the house. So some people are going to wait it out, and some people think it's not going to be as bad as they think. But it's always good to be safe. If you can evacuate, I would. I think it may be too late.
To evacuate to be moving anywhere.
I think so. And then there was an article saying about the flights and how expensive the flights were. But I was actually online and I was just really on social media heavy because I'm telling people there's a couple apps, like you have Skip Lag, and I went on there and I saw you can get flights out of Florida for like $99.
That's JetBlue.
JetBlue. Okay.
I think that's what they're called, JetBlue.
Yeah, JetBlue. JetBlue was one of them.
Somebody was advertising something and I had even reposted it on my JetBlue.
Okay.
They added flights to their schedule, so any empty seats they were selling them for $100.
Yeah.
Which I thought was dope. And all the other airlines, they weren't really doing anything, like American, Southwest. Everything else was skyrocket. So.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the weekend wrap up with Nas. I don't have my. For some reason, our sound effect board doesn't work, but we can do our claps.
That was like such a fast clap.
I was trying to get multiple, or you start doing the church clap.
All right, John. Did you go to church yesterday?
No.
Clearly, because that clap was way off.
What happened?
I was going to, but I thought I set my alarm and I didn't. And
I thought you was a sound man.
John was like,
only on fourth Sundays.
Only on the fourth
Sundays.
And then the other 3 Sundays, who's the sound person?
We have other people to do it.
Oh.
But ladies and gentlemen, that was the weekend wrap up with Nas. And if you're just now tuning in, you are tuned into the number 1 college radio station in the country, Montco Radio.
Right.
This is your boy DJ Mad Maverick with Mark Francois Nas. Collectively, we are known as
the Goonies.
So we're going to get right back into the Mad Mix. Also, don't forget you can watch us live on Facebook.com/The Goonies
with
Radio.
The Z.
With the Z, yes. And call in with your request at 215-619-7366. That's 215.
Download the app, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the YouTube Francois label.
Yes. And the last 4 numbers, 7366.
Oh, I cut you off.
You definitely did. But yes, you can tune in MoncoRadio.com. The free TuneIn app, it's actually called TuneIn app, and search Montco Radio. That's MONTCO Radio. Montco Radio. What up? It's time to get back into the Mad Mix. Let's go.
You know we have what you need to start your mornings off right. It's the Goonies broadcasting live at Montco Radio Studios.